going on? How's everyone doing?
Shout out to Colin. Everybody else who's cool with Colin.
Chunky! I didn't say.
Get your popcorn and your Coca-Cola and relax.
Anyway, tell Colin I'm ready.
What's going on? This is Colin. How's everybody doing? Happy Sunday night. Hope everyone's doing well. I see the chat rolling. You guys are all awesome. Hope you guys are having a great weekend. Hope you guys had a great weekend. It is Sunday night. Let's end the weekend with a great stream. Everyone happy with that? Let's go. All right. I've only got 2 cases for you tonight. Both of them are a little bit longer. Only 2 hearings. First one, guy decides to show up drunk to court. This is interesting. Very interesting, and a lot of talking points in this one. We're going to be chatting about this. Second one, we'll get into that after the first one. Anyways, you guys are all awesome. I do want to give a quick shout out, real quick. CE, thanks for being a member for a month. That you, thank you so much, CE, for being a member for a month. You are awesome. I saw Crimson's message before yours. I was going to shout both of you up, but for whatever reason, that's Crimson's message isn't coming up. I saw it. It was green before the. Did it disappear? It happened before the stream started. All right. Anyways, Crimson, thank you so much for becoming a member. You're awesome. Crimson he became a member today. Also started hanging out with us on Discord. You're awesome. Thank you so much. I don't know why I can't see the message anymore. Apparently when you start a stream, all the previous messages disappear. Anyways, you guys are awesome. Thank you, Crimson. Thank you, CE, for being a member for 1 month. Thank you for becoming a new member, Crimson. All right, you guys ready to watch some court? Let's watch some court. Before I get started, before I hit that play button, you already know what to do. Hit that like and subscribe. Do your jump kick backflips. Let's go.
Kissel, 23 TR 2134. State of Kansas appears by Assistant Butler County Attorney Brett Sweeney. The defendant, Mr. Kissel, appears in person and by court-appointed counsel, Joe Favre. This matter does regularly come back before the court this date on the pretrial conference plea docket. An announcement to the court, Mr. Favre.
Judge, we have reached a plea in this case. Mr. Kissel will be waiving his right to a trial, entering a plea of no contest to DUI third, level 6, non-person felony. At the time of sentencing, it's anticipated Mr. Kissel will fall in a presumptive probation box. If he should happen to not fall in a presumptive probation box, the state has agreed to stand silent on a departure motion, should one be necessary. At time of sentencing, the state will not be requesting Mr. Kissel spend his 90 days in jail, but will allow him to do a house arrest for that period, and then minimum fines.
Thank you, Mr. Favre. And Mr. Sweeney, is that your understanding of the plea negotiations?
It is, Your Honor. As the court's aware, the third time felony DUIs require 90 days to be done in some manner, and the state would not object to that being done through house arrest and or work release.
And proposed fine on a third time DUI?
Your Honor, this that's kind of an interesting question. I had presumed that the state would be recommending a $1,750 fine, but when the statute got amended in 2022, I think they took all mandatory fines out for some reason, and I'm not sure if that was just an oversight or what, but so there's no mandatory fine, although on all felony DUIs, the state has been still asking for the old fine rubric, which was $1,750 for a third and $2,500 for a fourth.
Okay, thank you.
All right, so the defendant's in the top left, kind of brownish, brownish tannish coat. You just saw him kind of just laughing there. All right, pay attention to this guy. Pay close attention to this guy. I don't know if you guys have seen this. I've looked over the other channels. No one's playing this one. This one's very interesting. It's not high drama, but dude. All right, I've already spoiled it. Dude's drunk. Dude is drunk. Anyways, I'm watching the chat. You guys are awesome. I love my chat. You guys are great.
Rhonda, we'll go ahead and go on the record.
Said we're still on the record. We already went on.
We're already on the record. Yes.
Excuse me. Thank you, Mr. Sweeney. Mr. Kissel, Mr. Favre has advised the court you do wish to enter a plea of no contest to driving under the influence, third time, severity level 6, non-person felony. Is that correct?
Yes, I do.
There are a number of questions that I do need to ask you in order to answer. All right, that was good. That was good. You know, I always pause. I pause a lot. I do. I pause a lot, but that was good. Just a kidder. That was good. Yeah. Library Jesus makes an appearance. I laughed out loud. I was laughing, so I had to give you props for that. That was good. Thank you for that. Ascertain whether you are knowingly and voluntarily entering your plea.
Okay,
Sir, how old are you?
42,
Are you married or single?
single,
Are you employed?
I'm disabled,
What is the highest education level you have obtained?
GED,
Pardon me?
GED,
Are you making your plea voluntarily?
yes,
Have there been any promises or threats made to you which have influenced you to plead no contest?
no,
I understand there have been certain plea negotiations entered into between your counsel and counsel for the state. Do you understand, even though the attorneys may make certain recommendations in regards to sentence, the decision in regards to appropriate sentence is mine pursuant to the sentencing guidelines for the state of Kansas?
yes, sir,
When you plead no contest, you surrender and waive certain legal rights you would otherwise have if you chose to go to trial. Do you understand you have the right to a speedy trial where your guilt or innocence would be determined by a jury, or if you chose to waive a jury, by a judge?
yes, I do,
Do you understand at such a trial you would have the right to confront the witnesses against you and have them cross-examined by your attorney?
yes, I do,
Do you understand at such a trial you'd have the right to subpoena witnesses who may have information favorable to you and call them to testify in your behalf?
yes, I do,
Do you understand at such a trial it would be the burden of the state to prove your guilt beyond a reasonable doubt on each element of the charges against you before you could be found guilty?
yes, I do,
Do you understand the judge and the jury must presume you are innocent until the state proves otherwise, if ever, beyond a reasonable doubt?
yes, I do.
Do you understand if convicted at Detective Rachel, let's go. The king is back tomorrow, as I like to call him, Judge Fly. Back tomorrow. I am excited. Hopefully he's not too hungover from his little vacation he had. But Rachel, it's good to see you. Oh, also, there was James Russell. Thank you so much for a member for 1 month. Thank you so much. Hopefully you're still here. I was late on that. I saw that before my last pause. I'm still catching up with everything. I was a little late coming to the stream, so hopefully you guys forgive me. Let's keep watching this. This guy, just wait. We have to go through the boring stuff. Then we get to the, oh, this dude's drunk. And then we go back to the normal court stuff. All right, let's go. Such a trial, you would have the right to ask the court for a new trial and if denied, would have the right to appeal your conviction and your sentence to the appellate courts of the state of Kansas.
Yes, I do.
You understand you're giving up each one of these rights if you plead no contest.
Yes, I do.
You understand the sentence which may be imposed.
Yes, I do.
You may be sentenced anywhere from 17 to 46 months in prison. If you would have a criminal history of 2 or more misdemeanors or less, there's a presumption you would be placed on probation. If you would have 1 non-person felony, there is a status of a border box case where it would be at the discretion of the court whether you're placed in prison or on probation. If you would have a criminal history of 2 non-person felonies or more, there is a presumption you would be placed in prison. As you appear.
Okay, so hearing your motion, I understand your motion. I see where you're coming from, and thank you for bringing that to my attention. But I'm going to decline your motion. I'm going to reject your motion, and I'm going to pause it as many times as I want because I am the judge of this court. So I appreciate you, Bad Scooter. You are awesome, but motion denied.
Before the court today, I do not know what your criminal history is, if any. You would best know what your criminal history would be. Do you have any question as to the sentence the court may impose?
No.
Do you understand that in addition to the possible sentence and fine, the court will order payment of court costs? I may require to pay restitution for any personal injury or property loss. I may impose administrative costs of a probation program and may require you to reimburse the state for your indigent legal fees.
Yes, I do.
Have you ever been adjudged mentally ill by a court?
No.
Ever had a guardianship or conservatorship set up to handle your affairs?
No.
Are you presently under the influence of any intoxicating liquors or drugs?
No.
Have you had plenty of time to discuss this case with your attorney?
Yes.
Would you like any more time to talk to Mr. Fabre about the matters we've just discussed?
No.
Keeping in mind all matters we have discussed, is it still your wish to plead no contest?
Yes.
Court at this time will accept a factual basis from the state. Mr. Sweeney?
Thank you, Your Honor. And Your Honor may remember that we did have a preliminary hearing on this. And so I think the court has probably heard and seen some evidence related to this case. But I think the evidence would show that on February 11th, 2023, officers with the El Dorado Police Department got a phone call from the Dillon's grocery store there on 700 North Main in El Dorado, that there was a man that appeared to be heavily intoxicated that was walking around the area looking for his vehicle. When El Dorado officers got there, they first encountered one man who looked like was probably intoxicated. That person said that the other individual in the vehicle was driving. That other individual came back to the vehicle, and that other individual happened to be Mr. Kissel. Mr. Kissel, from review of the video, was also heavily intoxicated, refused all testing, but there was an issue of who was driving the vehicle. The other individual said he was driving the vehicle, so the officers went back and looked at the Dillon security cameras, and there was some testimony that it looked as if he was the individual who exited the driver's side of the vehicle and then went into the Dillon store. I think given those facts and given what's on the video that, and he does have two priors that would be sufficient to enhance this to a felony, that would suffice as a factual basis.
Thank you, Mr. Sweeney. Mr. Kissel, do you know of any reason why the court should not accept your plea?
No.
And Mr. Favre?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Kissel, the court does find that you are alert and intelligent, that you understand the nature of the charges.
All right. I object. He is not alert or intelligent. He's not. I'm gonna say alert. I have no idea what this guy's intelligence level is. Wait, just wait. Just wait. Like I said, we gotta get through the boring stuff first before we get to what actually happens.
And appreciate the consequences of pleading no contest. Further find you understand the rights you're giving up by pleading no contest. I do find the facts of the case to be sufficient to find you guilty of driving under the influence. I further find your decision to plead no contest is freely given, and that you have had the advice of a good attorney with whom you are well satisfied. Therefore, I do accept your plea of no contest and find you guilty. Third time, DUI, severity level 6, non-person felony. Court schedule sentencing for May 16, 2024 at 1:30. May 16, 2024 at 1:30. You do need to be present by Zoom at that time. Immediately after this hearing today, Mr. Kissel, I do order you to report to court services in the jail judicial building, in the Butler County Judicial Building for purposes of scheduling an appointment for the pre-sentence investigation report. Once again, sentencing by Zoom, May 16, 2024 at 1:30. And Mr. Kissel, you need to be present at that time at the Butler County Judicial Building or at Mr. Favre's office. Any other matters to come before the court? Mr. Favre
No, Your Honor. Thank you.
and Mr. Sweeney.
No, Your Honor.
There being nothing further to come before the court is in recess. Have a good day, Mr. Kissel.
Thank you.
Kissel's.
Oh wait, you guys, did I just clickbait you guys? Did I tell you guys the guy was drunk and he just walked away? No, guy's drunk. They didn't let him leave. All right. It's about to go down.
Case. I don't know what the issue is.
Hello.
Okay,
All right, I need you guys all to pay attention to Mr. Favre, or Brett Favre. Every time I see that name, I'm like, I know you're a defense attorney and you pronounce it Favre, but every time I see it, I think of Brett Favre. Anyways, the defense attorney Favre is super annoyed about this. Just watch him. Watch him. That is the best part of this hearing. They're going to bring the guy back. They found out he was drinking. I told you that already. There's no spoilers, but watch how annoyed the defense attorney is.
Mr. Kissel was represented by
Me.
Mr. Favre. Apparently, he is at the Sally Port and he appears to be intoxicated. So I don't know if the court can accept his plea on that basis at this time. Have can we run a breath test on him?
Yes, Your Honor. Deputy Moore from the Sheriff's Department came over and did give him a preliminary breath test, and it was a 0.119.
Okay, well, until we can get it under a
0.119. That means you're drunk. You're drunk. This guy's a professional drunk though. 0.119. He doesn't even feel it. He doesn't think he's drunk, but he's got problems. He's got problems he needs to resolve. But 0.119 in court, yeah, they can't take your plea, man. They can't.
0.08, we need to keep him incarcerated, keep him there, and then we are going to have to readdress the entire plea hearing. So it's come before the court. So we'll take Mr. Kissel up. It probably will be this afternoon before that he's at a blood alcohol content where he could successfully enter a plea. Thank you for bringing that to the attention of the court, Mr. Smith.
Yes, Your Honor.
And-
Do you want them to take him into custody and hold him until this afternoon's docket?
Yeah, that would be fine. I would think just a holding, the holding cell. I'm not trying to tell court services what to do, but it would sound like we can take it back up on the warrant to show cause docket, take the plea at that time. That would be roughly 2:30, 3 o'clock.
All right, yeah. I know he's too drunk to drive. Look at the prosecutor, Mr. Sweeney. He is itching. You see him stretching. He is trying his best not to interrupt the judge. He's like, I'm gonna press more charges. This is ridiculous. I want to press more charges. He is itching. You just saw him do it.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you, Ron. And Joe, can you be back at that? Will you be at the warrant to show cause docket anyways?
I'll be there. I was not planning on spending all afternoon there, but I will be there.
Right. Did he drive here?
He walked here, Your Honor.
Okay, so apparently Mr. Kissel has walked to the Butler County Judicial Building. He's at 0.116 apparently. I'm going to go ahead. Pardon me?
119, Your Honor.
119. He's at 0.119. So there's a presumption he doesn't have the ability to enter his plea, and the court retains him in custody. And the court would ask that the sheriff would re-administer that breath test, 2 o'clock or thereafter, so the court would know if we can go ahead and proceed or not.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you, Ron.
Thank you.
And thank you, Joe. We'll take Mr. Kissel back up on the warrant show cause docket this afternoon.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you all. Cause doc.
All right. This. Oh no. This might be an editing mistake. I'm just gonna play this. There was like a 30-second. You know what? Let's just see what I don't know what I did because this is weird.
So, Judge, I've got 3 cases on today. Mr. Kissel from this morning, Miss Starkey, and Miss Ginsburg's.
All right, it's fine. I thought the defense attorney, Mr. Favre, was in his office during this clip, so that's why I paused it. I thought I messed up. All right, we're good. We're good. So, drunk as a skunk dude, still looking the exact same. I got a lot of questions after this. We're gonna spark a lot of conversation after this. Just so you know, I'm gonna let the rest of this clip play out. But this so many questions.
So, whichever one you're ready to go. I think Brett wants to take up Mr. Kissel first.
Okay. We'll go back to Mr. Kissel. And the court was previously, Rhonda, let's go ahead and go on record with you, please. Case is entitled State of Kansas versus John Russell Kissel, 23 TR 2134. State of Kansas appears by Assistant Butler County Attorney Brett Sweeney. The defendant, Mr. Kissel, appears in person and by court-appointed counsel Joe Favre. This matter comes back before the court this date after the court taking a plea of, in regards to Mr. Kissel, this morning. Subsequently, court services interviewed Mr. Kissel. It was brought to the attention of the court. It appeared that Mr. Kissel was under the influence and may very well not have had proper capacity to enter a plea. That matter was taken up by Zoom as this one is taken up. Subsequently, the court was advised by Ryan Smith with court services, and there was a breath test administered that showed Mr. Kissel was over the legal presumption of intoxication. Subsequently, the court ordered Mr. Kissel held. Mr. Kissel has subsequently been retested, and it is the court's understanding he is at a .000.
All right, there's my first question. So you guys don't know the timeline that this happened. The first hearing was at about 10 a.m. 10 a.m. my time, might have been 9 a.m. his time. I don't know. So he was at a .116, I think they said, .118, something like that. 3 hours later, he's at a .000. 3 hours is all it takes to alleviate that. Don't even words are hard. But 3 hours, he went from that to 3 zeros. First off, that doesn't make sense. Doesn't.
And that's the information that's available to me. However, it does appear that Mr. Kissel did not answer truthfully in regards to inquiry about whether he was under the influence of any intoxicating liquors or drugs. So it would appear to the court that this matter does need to proceed back to plea hearing. And that's how the court will proceed at this point in time. And Mr. Favre, how does your client wish to proceed in regards to the case?
Your Honor, I believe Mr. Kissel wants to still proceed with the plea agreement as previously announced.
I might have been off an hour, but not more than an hour. It might have been 4 hours. It wasn't 5. It was in between 3 and 4. I was watching this case all day. So from the time that the first hearing happened, and he was at a .118, it was in between 3 and 4 hours between this hearing right here. It really was. And all of a sudden now he's at all zeros. Also, again, a lot of questions. There's going to be a lot more questions at the end of this video, and I can't answer them, but I'm going to ask you guys the questions.
This morning. I would say also that, in regards to the intoxication, I don't want to get too far out of bounds, but Mr. Kissel, I believe, does have an alcohol problem. I think he'd admit to that. And in regards to this morning, when he made the answer, I don't believe he was trying to be deceptive. I think he knew he had drank, but I don't think he had drank to the intent that he felt like he was intoxicated. And obviously, he was over the legal limit for driving, as the court noted. But I just wanted to kind of point that out.
Okay, I believe that a free and voluntary plea should be taken in the case. I think that means going back and going through the inquiry that the court typically makes. It is the court's understanding that Mr. Kissel is entering a plea of no contest. Is that correct, Mr. Favre?
That is correct, Your Honor, yes.
And that's to a third time DUI severity level 6, non-person felony. Is that correct?
That is correct.
And that's the only count that a plea is being entered to. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Thank you, Mr. Fabre. Mr. Kissel, you're back before the court because you blew on the breath test what was previously indicated. And in order to ascertain whether you're knowingly and voluntarily entering your plea, the court's going to go back through the same inquiry with you. Mr. Kissel, what is your age?
42,
Are you married or single?
single,
Are you employed?
no, I'm disabled.
Pardon me?
I'm on disability. I'm disabled.
What is the highest education level you have obtained?
GE.
Are you making your plea voluntarily?
Yes,
Have there been any promises or threats made to you which have influenced you to plead no contest?
no,
I understand there have been certain plea negotiations entered into between your counsel and counsel for the state. Do you understand, even though the attorneys may make certain recommendations in regards to sentence, the decision in regards to appropriate sentence is mine pursuant to the sentencing guidelines for the state of Kansas? Do you understand that?
yes,
When you plead no contest, you surrender and waive certain legal rights you would otherwise have if you chose to go to trial. Do you understand you have the right to a speedy trial where your guilt or innocence would be determined by a jury, or if you chose to waive a jury, by a judge?
yes,
Do you understand at such a trial you would have the right to confront the witnesses against you and have them cross-examined by your attorney?
yes,
Do you understand at such a trial you would have the right to subpoena witnesses who may have information favorable to you and call them to testify in your behalf?
yes,
Do you understand at such a trial it would be the burden of the state to prove your guilt beyond a reasonable doubt on each element of the charges against you before you could be found guilty?
yes,
Do you understand the judge and the jury must presume you are innocent until the state proves otherwise, if ever, beyond a reasonable doubt?
yes,
Do you understand if convicted at such a trial, you'd have the right to ask the court for a new trial, and if denied, would have the right to appeal your conviction and your sentence to the appellate courts, state of Kansas?
yes,
Do you understand you're giving up each one of these rights if you plead no contest?
yes,
Do you understand the sentence which may be imposed?
yes,
You may be sentenced anywhere from 17 to 46 months in prison. If you would have 2 or more misdemeanors or less criminal history, there's a presumption you would be placed on probation. If you would have 1 non-person felony, you would fall within a border box. It would be at the discretion of the court whether you're placed on prison or on probation. If you would have a criminal history of 2 non-person felonies or more, there is a presumption you would be placed in prison. As you appear before the court today, I do not know what your criminal history is, if any. You would best know what your criminal history would be. Do you have any question as to the sentence the court may impose?
Did we just get a big and raid? Did we just get a big and raid? I just saw a lot of people say big and raids. I was looking at my phone. Sorry, don't want to pay attention to my phone while I'm live streaming. I was checking in on a friend. Everybody, thank you so much. All the big and raiders, thank you. Big in. Big in is awesome. I just want to tell you. I'm gonna step up in my soapbox real quick. I reached out to Biggin with a question when I first started my channel. He not only answered it, he gave, you know what? He was very personal And yeah, Biggin awesome. Biggin is awesome. Thank you so much for the raid, Biggin. I hope you're here listening. I hope you understand how much I appreciate you. And the raid, thank you so much. We are finishing this clip. For all of you that just joined, guy in the top left right now, he is on his third DUI, showed up to court drunk. They found out he was drunk after they accepted his plea. So now he was sent to the drunk tank to sleep it off and come back to court now to accept his plea. Again, we're waiting. We're waiting on some real serious questions I'm about to ask here in a minute. But Biggin, you are awesome. Thank you so much. Welcome to all the Biggin Raiders.
Pose.
No.
You understand that in addition to the possible sentence and fine, the court will order payment of court cost. I may require you to pay restitution for any personal injury or property loss. I may impose administrative cost of a probation program and may require you to reimburse the state for your indigent legal fees.
Yes.
Have you ever been adjudged mentally ill by a court?
No.
Pardon me?
No. No, sir.
Ever had a guardianship or conservatorship set up to handle your affairs?
No, sir.
Are you presently under the influence of any intoxicating liquors or drugs?
No, I'm not.
Have you had plenty of time to discuss this case with your attorney?
Yes.
Would you like any more time to talk to Mr. Favre about the matters we've just discussed?
No.
Keeping in mind all matters we have discussed, is it still your wish to plead no contest?
Yes.
Court accepted a factual basis this morning at the time of plea. The court is well aware of the facts that were presented at that time. Do you know of any reason why the court should not accept your plea, Mr. Kissel?
No.
And Mr. Favre?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Kissel, the court does find that you are alert and intelligent, that you understand the nature of the charges and appreciate the consequences of pleading guilty. The court is fully aware that a breath test has once again been administered to you, and the court finds that you are not currently under the influence of any intoxicating liquors. I further find that you understand the rights you're giving up by pleading no contest. I do find the facts of the case to be sufficient to find you guilty, DUI, third offense herein. I further find your decision to plead no contest is freely given, and that you have had the advice of a good attorney with whom you are well satisfied. Once again, I do accept your plea of no contest and find you guilty based on the information filed herein. Third time, driving under the influence. Once again, the court does schedule this matter for sentencing on May 16, 2024 at 1:30. Thursday, May 16, 2024 at 1:30 by Zoom before myself. Immediately after this hearing, I do order you to report back to court services, Ryan Smith, in regards to the pre-sentence investigation process. Otherwise, the court does continue you on the bond previously posted, and I do order you to stay in contact and communication with Mr. Favre and your bail bondsman. Keep them advised all times, current address, telephone number, place of employment. Mr. Kissel, do you have any questions?
No, sir.
Anything further to come before the court? Mr. Sweeney?
You're muted, Brett.
Thank you, Judge. I know the court's maintained Mr. Kissel on his bond, and I know it was probably already a condition of his bond not to drink, but the state would ask for a reiterated order or an order of no consumption of alcohol, and certainly no consumption of alcohol on the day of court.
That is the order of the
Might be
court.
appropriate.
Pardon me?
And even scram might be appropriate. I know we're now past plea, but it's concerning. There's been an admission of heavy alcohol use.
It's not concerning. It's a direct violation of what he was ordered to do. He got charged with his third DUI. Third DUI. Shows up to court drunk. You put him in a drunk tank for 4 hours. For whatever miracle, his body somehow got rid of that alcohol, that he was at a 0.118 in 4 hours. I don't know how long it takes to get rid of alcohol. I really don't. I'm not a scientist. I don't know. But you show up to court drunk on an alcohol charge, the judge puts you in a drunk tank, and then he's letting you go. He lets him go. I understand the prosecutor's frustration in this. I really do. I don't watch this judge a lot. This is out of Wisconsin. This is in Judge Webster's and Judge Ricky's area, but this is amazing to me. Amazing. This guy has a problem. He might be the most innocent person on the planet when it comes to hurting people, and he's not going to hurt a fly. He walked there. He didn't drive there. He walked to court today. So he showed up, but still, you guys need, they need to help this guy. Don't just let him go. He showed up to court drunk on his third DUI charge. I'm sorry. I'm going to get off my soapbox now and let this play out.
And alcohol use on the day of court just seems like a problem.
Thank you, Mr. Sweeney. Mr. Fabre?
Judge, I think Mr. Kissel is very aware of the mistake he made by coming to court in this state. I'd ask the court to not impose a scram and allow him to make his appointments and allow, with the continued admonition to not drink alcohol.
That is the order of the court. The order of the court is that you are prohibited from consumption of alcohol or illegal.
Telling this man he can't drink is not going to help him. Hey, you can't drink. Okay, I won't drink. Yeah, it's not going to work that way. It's not.
Drugs at all times. And the court orders you back here once again for sentencing April 16, 2024 at 1:30.
Judge, that's the May 16, not April.
The court stands corrected. May 16, 2024 at 1:30. May 16, 2024 at 1:30. There being nothing further to come before the court is in recess. At this time, you're free to go to court services.
Yeah, now you know why I played that clip. I was so angry. I saw the guy. I saw the whole thing. Guy shows up drunk to court. Oh, this is going to be really exciting. I can't wait to share this. And then I saw what happened. I'm like, oh, are you kidding me? That walked out. Judge Middleton. I love Judge Middleton. Judge Middleton's a little soft. We can all agree on that. He gives people 1,000 chances. If you show up under the influence of anything to his court, he will put you in jail for contempt of court. He doesn't care. It's the one thing he puts his foot down on, and I agree with that. You don't go to court that way. You just don't. And this guy was put in a drunk tank for 4 hours and let go on a third DUI charge. All right, you know what? I'm gonna get off my soapbox. Next clip. Next clip. You guys are all awesome. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Biggin, for your raid. I'm sorry that I'm talking so much. You guys are awesome. Let's go to the next clip. Next clip isn't very much better. It really isn't. I picked drama tonight. I didn't pick fun. I picked drama. All right, let's go.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, are you Tisha Brewer?
Yes.
And you are Timothy Don Walker?
Yes, sir.
Okay. We are scheduled today for the final hearing on the request for the protection.
Actually got amended in 2022.
Ah, man. I saw Debbie's in the chat. I wanted to pause for her, and I did exactly what I do every time. I skipped back in the video. Debbie, I was gonna send you a link. You want to come up for the last clip? What do you think, Debbie? You want to come up? You let me know. I'll send you the link if you want to come up and hang out with me. Now I just gotta find. There we go. Here we go.
Okay, are you Tisha Brewer?
Yes.
And you are Timothy Don Walker?
Yes, sir.
Okay. We are scheduled today for the final hearing on the request for the protection from abuse order that was filed. The petition was filed back on February 23rd of 24. And Mr. Walker, you received personal service on February 23rd of 2024, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You two formerly were in a dating relationship and formerly resided together.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. We're on for the final hearing. Mr. Walker, are you contesting the restraining order that's being requested?
No, the only thing I request, I didn't mean to like scare her or anything. I wish I could take back all my actions, my frustrations, my own disappointments that I have did. The only thing that
The only disappointments that I have did. Yeah. I mean, sometimes you just want to take back what you have did. I just realized Debbie Baker, Kathy, did I show you? I don't think I did. Debbie Baker and Kathy both donated 5 memberships apiece. Thank you so much for the gifted memberships. Members Monday is tomorrow. We're gonna have some fun. Tomorrow. So all the new members, come hang out with us on Members Monday. And thank you, Debbie and Kathy, for the gifted memberships. And Ann Flynn. Hello, Colin. Hello, Ann Flynn. Thank you so much for the $10 super chat. Very generous. All three of you are awesome. All right, let's go.
I truly do want to request is for her, like when I do get out of jail and I get everything that I have occurred while I'm doing this, is
She didn't want it, maybe he was on, but he wanted to help. Tell that. Is that what you say, tell them right now?
Ma'am,
is
Miss Brewer,
Yes.
is there someone with you?
No, he was just walking by.
Okay. Go ahead.
the
Mr.
only thing that I request is for me to get my mother's belongings, my dead mother's dream catchers and the stuff that she has in her room. That
You got him? Okay.
You handle that.
I'll pass you back.
Okay, Miss Brewer.
Yes.
Okay, this is not going to work if you've got other people talking to you, okay?
Sorry, I was letting dogs out and he told me to go ahead and deal with this.
Okay, well, yeah, you need to deal with this court hearing, okay?
Yep.
Thank
Okay.
you, sir.
So if you'll stop moving around and find a place so you can deal with this case, okay?
Yep.
Okay,
Thank you, sir.
go ahead, Mr. Walker.
I truly did not mean to let my frustrations and everything else come out the way they did. I just want to let her know that I'm truly sorry for scaring her the way I did. I should have never let my emotions, my frustrations, and everything come out the way they did. I should have went about everything a little bit differently. I just got put back on my medications and everything, and instead of self-medicating, I wasn't completely right in my head at the moment in time. But the only thing I would appreciate is if she gives me back my dead mother's dream catchers and all of her stuff and the video that she or the pictures and the video that she did take when we went to my mother's wake or whatever to go view the body. I would just really appreciate for her to give my brother, Christopher Stark, those belongings. So that way, when I do get out of here and I get into the Oxford House once more, if they accept me again, that I could be able to get that stuff back, because I still have to go over to the house, my brother's house, to get my car, my dog, and my belongings that I have there. So that way I can just get back onto my own life, and I will leave her alone. I didn't mean to scare her or anything like that.
Okay, Mr. Walker, let's go ahead and go through this then.
Yes, sir.
This is in the District Court of Ellis County, Kansas. It is case number 24 DM 33. Tricia Brewer versus Timothy Walker. And you are Tricia Brewer.
Yes.
Tisha, I'm sorry, Tisha.
You're
Brewer.
good.
And you are Timothy Walker.
Yeah.
Okay, petition was filed on February 23rd of 24. You were served on February 23rd of 24. Court has jurisdiction over the plaintiff, the defendant, and the subject matter in this case. And Mr. Walker, you're stipulating to the allegations in the petition?
It's whatever she wants done. If she chooses to have it permanent year or drop it, that's totally up to her. I could honestly care less at this point in time. In my eyes, once a cheater, always a cheater. When you tell me one thing and then you go and
this
yes,
is not
sir.
the time for speeches, okay?
Yes, sir.
All I need to know is if you are stipulating to the petition and to the protection from abuse order.
I don't understand what you're meaning by that, though.
Okay. Ms. Brewer has filed a petition requesting for protection from abuse. You received a copy of that petition. Did you review it?
Yes.
Okay. Are you stipulating to the facts contained in the petition sufficient for the court to grant a restraining order against you?
Do you mean that I'm like trying to not have it done, or
do you want a contested hearing today, or are you agreeing to have the court issue the restraining order based on the petition?
That I honestly, this is all new to me. I honestly don't know what any of it means. It's honestly whatever she wants done. I'm washing my hands of it. I mean,
okay,
it's whatever you guys decide. I mean,
well, please listen carefully.
Please listen carefully. Also, Jucurio, what's up? How are you doing, buddy? Hope you're doing well. Hope everyone's having a great night. You guys are all awesome. I just want to say that the chat's rocking as awesome as normal. It's awesome. Chat, yeah. Sometimes I need to think about words that I say before I say them. And yeah, this is what happens when you're live. I appreciate everyone here. You guys are great. Let's go.
Are you stipulating, are you agreeing that what she put in the petition is sufficient for the court to grant a restraining order?
for like what she wrote down.
Yes.
When she wrote down that statement, there is a lot of things that were not true that did occur. But other than that, I agree that I shouldn't have done anything like that, but there was a couple things that was not true that was.
It's because you're here, Jedi. It's because you're here. Jedi is awesome. If you guys don't know how awesome Jedi is, Jedi not only can mod the channel as awesome as she does, she also mods Discord, and when she had a stream takeover, she ran that like she knew how to do it. Jedi is awesome. Jedi's awesome. So let's just all take a second and appreciate Jedi as the awesome person she is.
Written down. They didn't go quite the way she wrote it down. But honestly, I was not right in my head at that moment in time. So maybe I did say some things that scared her, and I'm sorry for that. I'm not saying for you guys to not grant it or anything. I don't know how to fight it. It's honestly whatever she wants done. I will agree to whatever she and you choose to do.
Okay, so you have two options here, Mr. Walker. You can agree to the restraining order, or you can contest the restraining order and have her testify about what happened that night or that day. Do you want her to testify about it, or do you want to agree to have the restraining order issued?
All right, now Jedi's a moderator. So I'm so sorry, Jedi. Jedi, you're now a moderator. I thought you already were. I really suck at, understanding who's moderators and who's not. Jedi has been behind the scenes for a long time, and she helps me. So Jedi, you're now a moderator. Enjoy it. So yeah, now Jedi's a moderator. So let's all appreciate her for what she does. I am so great at what I do. I pay attention to all the small details. Jedi, you are awesome.
If the restraining order is issued, how long would that be?
It's in place for 1 year.
I don't want to drag her through anything else. I done scared her enough. You can go ahead and grant it if you forever choose to.
Okay. So you're going to stipulate to the petition and granting of restraining order.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I just hope it was worth it.
Court finds that based on the petition, that the defendant does present a credible threat to the physical safety of the petitioner. Court is going to grant the restraining order. The restraining order will be in place for 1 year. That is through March 7th of 2025. Okay. Mr. Walker, you need to understand that this order replaces the temporary order that was issued by the court on February 23rd. That because of this restraining order in place, you are not allowed to have any contact with her, direct or indirect, or through any third person. Yes, Mr. Walker.
And how am I supposed to go to my brother's house if she's still staying there to get my belongings? And
hang on.
And my mother's stuff.
We'll deal with that in just a minute. Okay. So you'll have no contact with her directly or indirectly or through any third person, not electronic communication, no communication whatsoever. You understand that?
Yeah, I don't want nothing to do with her no more.
Okay. You will not threaten her, assault her, follow her,
Nope.
stalk her, or in any way harass her.
Nope, I don't even want to see her no more.
You will not use any physical force against her or any person in her household. Okay.
Where she lives at is with my brother, my family.
Okay. You will not come around her premise, her residence, her place of employment, or any of her family members. You understand that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Her family members don't even live around here. I'm sorry. I'll just keep my mouth shut.
You understand law enforcement has the right to enforce this order,
Yeah.
okay?
What if she tries to contact me?
She's not to contact you, but the order is a restraining order against you, not against her.
Okay, so like,
Understand that?
so if she tries to contact me or tries to get a hold of me somehow, and then
Hopefully she won't, but if she does, you ignore it, Mr. Walker. You're to have no contact with her for 1 year for any reason.
okay,
Okay.
but like if she did, how can I? What would be the avenue that I should be able to take to stop that from happening? For like, say that she tries to contact me somehow, some way to tell me that she's sorry or she shouldn't have done this or whatever. How should I go about that? So that way,
Mr. Walker, you should ignore it. You should ignore any attempted contact because you're not allowed to have contact with her for a full year.
would it be logical for me to, like, if she did try to contact me, to get a hold of the police department and have them let them know as well that the contact order is for a year? She's trying to contact me or try to trick me into
Again, yeah, the no contact order is between you not having contact with her. Yes, if you feel like you need to protect yourself, then you can contact the police and have them investigate and check it out. But
Okay.
I don't think she has any desire to have contact with you. So, but if she does attempt to have contact with you, ignore it because you're not allowed to have any contact with her.
Okay.
Okay. Now, you do not reside in the same place anymore.
I was going to, my brother's supposed to be putting more money on my books.
Do you do you think it's the brother that's I don't think it's the brother that's dating her. I really don't. I don't. If it is, oh, this just became a little bit wilder than I thought it was the first time I watched it. I don't think it's the brother. They were both living in the brother's house, but she says she's leaving. Yeah, I don't know. You just brought up a really good. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Not jumping down the thruple. I'm not jumping down that avenue. But you just brought that up. You brought it up, Jay Regere's love slave. Thank you though.
Today so I could call him, so I could put time on my phone. I need to contact him to find out if, when I do get out of here, if I'm gonna be able to still stay at the house. Because he did mention to me that she was not gonna be staying there for very much longer. But I'm trying to get back into the Oxford house, so I do have to go back to that house to get my belongings. How can I go about doing that?
Okay. Ms. Brewer, are you staying with his brother?
Not blood brother, but yeah.
Okay. And is
my mom adopted him, so he is my brother.
Hang on. Ms. Brewer, is that where Mr. Walker's possessions and clothing are at?
Yes.
Okay. What you need to do then is, Mr. Walker, you'll need to request a law enforcement standby.
Yes, sir.
You go over to retrieve your personal property and belongings, and law enforcement will notify Ms. Brewer and she can leave and not be there.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay.
I just didn't know how to go about that. Now I do. Thank you.
Okay. Use a law enforcement standby to retrieve your property.
Well, there'll be some time while he's still in jail, right?
I don't know how long he'll be in jail. That's not.
Okay. Because I don't plan on staying here. I'm looking for other places to go.
Okay.
Just go stay with Greg.
not with him anymore.
Miss Brewer, is there any property that you need back from Mr. Walker?
Nope.
Okay.
My heart.
Yeah, dude, stop while you're ahead. Just stop. Just stop. You don't need to go after this guy's side comments after he's saying he's done with her. Yeah, just be done with her. Don't put those side comments in. He's lucky he doesn't have a judge that stops the communication between the two of them. Just like the last clip where the judge didn't. You know what? Not gonna talk about the last clip. I've got way too many feelings about the last clip. So yeah, let's just finish this clip out. Let's end the evening and let's go hang out on Discord. Can my mods start spamming the Discord? Let's go hang out on Discord. We all hang out in the Discord voice chat. Come hang out with us.
I can't believe this. I really can't. Oh, P was worth it.
Judge Slavin in the house. Judge Slavin, 23rd District Court. Judge Slavin, thank you so much for stopping by and saying hi. You are awesome. Thank you so much for doing that. You are appreciated. I hope you're having a good night, buddy. I really hope you're having a great night. Thank you for stopping by. That means so much. Judge Slavin in the house. Everyone be on their best behavior. Nobody say anything bad about anything right now. We're on our best behavior. We're not gonna, tell this guy that he needs a shave or anything. So, Judge Slavin, thank you so much for stopping by and saying hi. You are awesome. Thank you.
Hope it was worth it.
Mr. Walker, please.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry. I'm just getting back on my medications and my mind.
Mr. Walker, please.
Yes.
Just remain quiet for a minute, okay? And you two have no children?
No.
No.
Good.
Wish I did, but.
Other than the no contact order, are there any other orders that the court needs to put into place to
No.
protect the parties?
No, on my behalf. No.
Good.
Your Honor?
Yes.
Is there a possible chance that since she is at the house right now with my brother, may I ask her to relay a message to him to put a little bit of money on my book so I could give them a call today? Was that a possible chance or no?
Mr.
Judge Slavin, thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you so much for stopping by to say hi. I just stopped by. You know what? Don't put money on this guy's books, Judge Slavin. That is not what I was. I stopped at the right time, wrong time. All right. Anyways, Judge Slavin, thank you so much for stopping by to say hi. I very much appreciate it. That was great. That was great. Perfect timing. All right, let's finish this clip. Let's go hang out on Discord. Let's have a great night. You guys are all awesome. Hope you guys had a great weekend. There's still about 10 minutes. 10 minutes-ish in this video, so I'm going to pause it one more time at least. But I just want you guys all to know you guys are all awesome. And have a great week, as Judge Slavin just said. Let's go. Let's go.
Walker, you just did that, okay? So let's move on. Mr. Walker, you need to understand that this order is effective today. I'm signing the order. The restraining order is in place for a year through March 7th of 2025. Law enforcement will be immediately notified. A copy of this order will be with dispatch so that they have access to it. You understand that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Violation of this order constitutes violation of a protection order, which is a violation of Kansas law. You understand that?
Yes.
Okay. If you do have contact with her, it could result in a trespassing charge or an assault charge or a battery charge. You understand that?
Yes.
Okay. Violation of this final order could result in the order being extended. So if there's a serious violation, this could be extended an additional year. Or if it's a serious enough violation, the court can extend it to your lifetime. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so don't violate the order. Have absolutely no contact in any way, shape, or form.
Yes, sir.
Okay? Also, violation of this order may be punishable by contempt of court, which can result in fines and or jail time.
Yes, sir.
Okay? You have a concealed carry license.
No, I'm a felon. I can't even own a gun, so.
Okay. Because be aware that this could affect your ability to apply for that.
Nah, I don't like guns, so.
Okay. And be aware that if you're caught in possession.
Legal Fiction, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Yeah, I was wrong. There's not 10 minutes left. There's about 3 minutes left. Yeah. So everybody who's hanging out here, we jump in voice chat and Discord. Come hang out with us. We have fun. Come hang out. You will not be disappointed. We play games. We talk. It's a lot of fun. Legal Fiction, thank you so much. Let the pausing begin. All right. Place your bets. Place your bets on how many times I pause right now. There is between 2 and 3 minutes left of this video, and that's it. So let the pausing begin.
Possession of a firearm, this could have an adverse effect on you because you're under a restraining order right now.
Yes,
Okay?
if I get caught with a firearm, that's a felon under by the.
Legal Fiction not only started it, but created the second pause. Pause number 2, Legal Fiction. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat, buddy. You're awesome, man. You are awesome. You are awesome. Just remember that. You're great. Thank you. Let's go.
Kansas law, I'm a felon, so
Okay.
that won't ever happen.
Hopefully
I
that
don't want
won't
that type
happen.
of charge.
Okay.
I don't need that type of charge.
Yeah, so that would be a violation both of state law and federal law. You understand?
Federal, yeah, yes.
Okay. Do you have any questions about?
You know what? You're right. He is cheating, but who cares? Because I control this. So I will bring up your message, Debbie Baker, and say he is cheating. But, super chats. That's how you get me to pause. Or you're a cool ass person like Debbie Baker. Debbie, I hope you're doing really well. I really do. We need to catch up. We've been alienated over the last couple weeks. So yeah, please, let's catch up. Also, since I already paused, pause it. LOL. What can I read? This guy is an overshare. Yeah, this guy. You're talking about me. I'm an oversharer. The defendant's definitely an overshare, but I'm definitely an overshare. But thank you, Angie. Thank you so much, Angie, for the super chat. Thank you. We're on pause number 3 because Debbie Baker caused pause number 3, and then Angie is awesome. Debbie Baker is like, she's mediocre, but Angie came in with the hard stop. I'm just kidding, Debbie. I love you. All right. Let's go.
The restraining order.
Oh,
No, sir.
You understand your obligations?
Yes.
Okay.
And I do understand. And that I need to call the police when I do.
I was muted. I paused it and I was muted. What I said was we're on pause number 4. Super chats are rolling in. All right, you guys are too good to me. You guys are way too good to me. I try to like play along and tease you guys, but I don't usually expect this. So Ann Flynn, this is pause number 4. Thank you so much for it. I'm gonna play it and pause it for the next super chat because reasons.
Get out of here if they do let me out. If I don't go to prison.
Oh hey, we got pause number. I don't even know. You guys keep track. I don't know what number we're on. Mark, thank you so much. Everyone should be making Colin pause. Everyone should be making Colin pause. I'm not gonna say that. But I appreciate your enthusiasm. But listen to this guy. Mark knows what's going on. Everyone should making me pause. Yeah, don't listen to me. Listen to Mark. Mark, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it.
Prison for my stupidities. That I need to call the law enforcement to have a standby to get my belongings. Yes, I do understand all
Need to
that.
arrange a standby, and you understand that's going to be at a time that works for law enforcement. You don't just
Yes, I understand that. They
you
don't
have
work
to
for me.
arrange ahead of time.
Yes.
And then they'll contact Miss Brewer and make sure that she can be elsewhere.
Yeah.
I have no idea what number we're on, Angie. I really don't. We could be on 37 or 42. 42 should be the go-to number for all I know. Thank you so much, Angie, for your super chat. Thank you. I appreciate it. Number 5. Hopefully it's number 5 and you're right. I'm not keeping track anymore. But can we all say thank you to Judge Slave for stopping by? I'm going to guess he's still watching. He's probably still listening. Can we all say thank you for Judge Slavin for stopping by for a minute? Also, thank you everybody for hanging out. There is maybe 20 seconds left of this video. I'm going to play it and I'm going to let it run out. You guys are great. We're going to go jump in Discord. Hang out with us. Angie coming in. Well played. Angie, that was good. That was good. You made me laugh out loud. Wow, you guys can hear me. Thank you so much, Angie. You're awesome. You guys are all awesome. Let's go hang out on Discord. Let's have a good night. Let's go, play some games and make fun of each other in Discord. All right. I will say there's a couple changes coming to my channel over the next couple days. There are. Heather and I have been working hard. You're gonna see it. Let's just say that. All right. Let's go hang out on Discord. Come hang out on Discord. Let's go.
Okay.
Is she ordered to leave my mother's stuff there at the house?
You are allowed to retain and retrieve your personal property.
My dead mother's stuff which was left to me, so that is my personal property.
Okay, if you have any dispute over that, you could always pursue it through small claims court.
I will.
Okay.
I wish I could see her dream catcher right now, but
Christy Strom, thank you so much for the 1 month. I'm not going to ignore that. Sorry, memberships. If that was a super chat, I might have ignored it because we're literally 10 seconds from the end. Yeah, let's be fair, I wouldn't have ignored it. But Christy, thank you so much for the 1 month. Tomorrow is Membership Monday. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm going to do. I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow, but we're going to have some fun. That's all I'm going to say. Thank you so much for the 1 month. And Legal Fiction, one for the road. Legal Fiction, you're awesome, man. You're awesome. Thank you so much for hanging out. I don't know what else to say. Thank you, Legal Fiction. You're awesome. All right. I don't know what to do. This is so it always hits awkward at the end because of the yeah. All right. Anyways, let's go. Let's go. Let's just go.
Okay. Ms. Brewer, do you have any questions
Nope,
about the restraining order?
no, sir.
Okay. Good luck to both of you.
Thank you.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. 1 second. 1 second. What? What the actual fuck? I'm gonna curse because my video's over and I'm gonna curse. What the actual fuck, Jedi? Jedi! I'm not only gonna give you a shout out now, I'm gonna give you a shout out when I start my video tomorrow because it's so late in the video and I'm really sorry I missed that. I have everything on silent when I'm streaming, so I'm very sorry I missed it. Jedi is the MVP of the stream. She won the stream. Let's just say that. Jedi, you are awesome. Jedi sent me a Venmo and it is amazing. So I'm going to walk out of here. I'm going to moonwalk my ass out of here because Jedi is that awesome. You guys are all you guys are great. Everyone in this community is awesome. Can we just take a minute to understand how this is a drama-free environment and I love it. And even when the trolls come in, we ignore them. Sometimes, they press buttons, but we fight back with kindness, and I love that. We are building the right kind of channel, and we are doing it the right way. I appreciate each and every one of you. You guys are all awesome. Let's go hang out on Discord. And we can, have fun. We can play some games. Discord is where we talk shit. Let's say that. That's where we talk shit. Like Jedi is my favorite person right now, next to, my 2 kids and my girlfriend. But I'm going to drop some bombs on her tonight and make fun of her. And that's what it's about. Jedi, you're awesome. Thank you so much for that Venmo. That's amazing. And also thank you, Heather, for pointing out that she sent it to me because I did not see it. I don't know how I didn't see it. Anyways, you know what? Let's finish this out right. I don't know how to finish it out right. I don't even know because Jedi just blew my mind. You guys are all awesome. Sunday night. Enjoy your week. Even if you're in a job you dislike, do your thing. Your job doesn't define you, right? It doesn't. Do your thing. Be you. Have fun as much as you can. Let's go. Let's have some fun wherever we can. That's what my channel is about. Let's just do it, right? Judge Slavin was here. Judge Slavin was here. All right. You guys all have a great night. If you can, the Discord link, Jedi just posted it. I just saw that. It's in the description as well. Come hang out with us. There's a voice chat in Discord. All you have to do is click the link. It'll prompt you to download the app. Come hang out with us. It's a voice chat. We all just talk and we have fun. All right. I'm once again for the 17th time tonight jumping off my soapbox and saying good night to everybody. We had a lot of viewers tonight. Again, you guys are all awesome. I will see you tomorrow. If you don't jump into Discord, I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great night, everybody. Thank you for all the mods. Thank you for all the super chats. Thank you for all the gifted memberships. All the new members. Members only Monday tomorrow. Look forward to that. All right. Till next time. Bye.